Hello friends. I'm super excited to hop on and fix this face with you all this morning. Need some help here, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is use only our balms, bronzer balm, blush balm, and highlighter balm. So we've got Fearless, Go-Getter, and Superstar. I'm going to use only those, do a finished look, and then I'm going to come back and use our powders so we can kind of compare and see what we like best. All right, so here we go. Let's dive on in. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to put on concealer, and I am using NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I just recently discovered this and I'm in love. Ever since I had my daughter, she's 5 now, I've been struggling with some adult acne. So I feel like this is a good concealer or foundation to fill in and cover up any of those areas that you want to hide, but it's not super heavy or cakey feeling. It's actually like super lightweight on your skin. It feels incredible. I don't feel like it's going to make me break out more than I already am dealing with. So we're just going to put that on super quickly. And I'm all about doing things fast. I'm a mom, I'm a hot mess. I only have a few moments of me time here and there. Little one is actually homesick today. So we got to use our time wisely. So see, look how much better that's looking already just with that foundation. Okay, and using a brush just to smooth that all on. Super duper easy and fast. And then we are simply going to start diving into the balms, okay? And I don't know if you've heard of like the cheetah method where you kind of dot your bronzers, blushes, and highlighters all on and then you blend. I've never done it before, so we're going to actually dive in and try it. So again, here is our bronzer balm. It comes in one shade, Fearless, and we are going to just start dotting it on over top of our acne over here. We'll bronze that up a little bit. So I'm gonna dot that on just right below my cheekbone. Put it there. A little bit more over here, and then we're gonna go in right above or right at our hairline. Dot that on over here. Curious, so you guys balm fans or pressed powder fans? Typically, I feel like I go for the pressed powders, but I don't know, this feels pretty amazing. All right, and we're going to kind of stick to these areas that I'm not telling you where I'm putting it, I'm just showing you and babbling about other things, but it's kind of like a 3 shape or an E depending on which direction you're looking in the camera. Of the other tutorials that you guys have seen from our amazing girls hopping in, you'll see we're all kind of putting it in the same areas. All our face shapes are different, so it'll slightly vary, but this is where I would focus. Bless you. All right, so bronzer balm is on. We're gonna dive in next to our blush. This is Go-Getter. Very, very pretty. All right, gonna wipe my finger off. You can, again, put it on however you want. Your finger, bud, put it on with your brush, but we're gonna put this right above kind of where we put that bronzer. So pretty. And it blends really easily. So it's very pigmented, so you don't need a whole bunch, okay? Boop, boop, boop. How crazy do I look? I love it. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start blending this, and then I'll throw the highlighter on top. So let's look at our brushes. I'm gonna grab this type of brush, kind of personal preference, medium road fluffiness. I don't know. I'm not an expert with all my beauty terms, but we're gonna just dive in here and start blending this out. And look how easily it's blending in, okay? So we're just going to use little kind of dabbing motions here. Blendy, blend, blend. It just feels so good on your skin. It's not greasy or heavy, super super lightweight. Man, I am tongue-tied today. Not like that's different from any other day, right? Those of you who know me. All right, so we're dabbity dabbing. What is that dance move? The dab? I have 2 left feet. So, and I think you do it with your arms. So should I say I have 2 left arms? Dab. All right. Dabbity dab. Dabbity doo dah. We're gonna go into our nose. Don't forget that. Okay, so again, it's very different from the powders, I feel. This is like I threw some on very quickly the other day, but I didn't really do it properly. I was kind of like, and look how good that looks. Just a nice glow. It's not too much. Don't feel like I have that orange face look that we all had back in the day. That was the in look, right? Okay, so, and I already feel like I'm glowing, but if you guys have not tried our Superstar Balm, this stuff, oh my gosh, I feel like it knocks everything out of the park. It's the perfect amount of shimmer and glow. So we're gonna throw that on. But before I do that, just out of curiosity, I'm going to put some of this bronzer balm on a brush, and I'm gonna throw some on my eyes. I would probably wanna do a primer of some sort, but just to give it a little bit of color up there. Oh my gosh, it goes on so good. It's like butter. All right, and then let's grab the Superstar. And I'm going to throw some in, woo, right up there above, kind of right where I put that blush. Some on my nose, Cupid's bow, and then toss some in right under my brow bone. So literally all I've used is my foundation, which is NARS, and then our 3 balms. Glowing it up over here, all right? And then I think only other things I would do, I'm gonna curl these lashes real quick, but I'm going to throw a little bit of color in my eyebrows and put on some mascara and lips, and we will be ready to rock and roll. And then I'll do a comparison with the pressed powders, and then we'll see which one we like. All right, okay, so for my brows, Love Saint, before we came out with all this cheeky stuff, that was typically my go-to. So I actually just use some of their eyeshadow and throw it in with a brush on my eyebrows. Give them a little bit of more color because they're light. Liven those up, and then let's grab our Thrive. Love this mascara, liquid lash extensions. Do our crazy mascara face. What are we at? It's been 8 minutes. Throw that on. Do this. Get some in our hair. That's a typical day. All right, and I love too this mascara because you can kind of layer it. once it's dried and go back in and add some more. All right, look at that. Look at that. If I want to add a little bit more blush, totally can. If I'm feeling a little fierce, go back in there and add a little bit more on top. Oh my gosh. I feel like that just made my eyes pop or something. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay, I'm officially obsessed. All right, so what should we put on our lips? What do I have? What did I grab? Ooh, it's like a surprise. I just grabbed one because I love all of our lips. I never wore color on my lips. I like this look, the foundation that I've got on my lips is what that would be my go-to look. I want my lips to blend into my face as much as possible, but I never thought I'd be wearing all of these lip colors that we have. Little did I know I love color on my lips. So this one's actually very subtle and beautiful. I'll try to stop talking for long enough. Not gonna work. So don't talk when you're putting on your lipstick, but how pretty is that? It goes with the look, I feel like. Just kind of a natural glow. Not outrageous or in your face, but beautiful. This one is Charmer. All right, so take a good look. Let's look at balms, how those went on, and I will come back and we will do powders and we'll see what we like best. Yay! All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back, fresh-faced and ready to dive into our powders, okay? I have a combo that I've been using and loving, which is, let's see, Posh, Diva, and Fashionista, but we're kind of going to mix it up a little bit. I've done that one quite a few times now, so let's throw in some new colors. All right, so again, starting with our foundation, NARS, again here, gonna throw that on, cover this pizza. I'm like a burnt, overcooked, crispy old wrinkly pizza these days. That's what I feel like. All right, throwing that on. To start our base. And then we're gonna dive in first to Posh. I think Posh is a good match for me. It's the middle of the road shade. Fix our, not that that even matters at this point, but Posh is great. Definitely not too dark. I'm sure your stylist will help you make your best match, but I feel like the best thing about these is you can start light, and if you feel like you need more, you can layer more on, so they're buildable, okay? All right, so we're starting again under those cheekbones. And again, I'm going to focus on just getting it on my face. I like to do that first and then really do the blending and precision work, the fine tuning. It's like a mechanic shop over here. I go in for a tune-up every single morning. Gotta tune this up in order to be seen out in public. It's kind of funny. I saw a TikTok or reel the other day, and it was a girl. It was like, isn't it funny the older you get, like the less you care what you look like when you go out in public? And she was just getting in the car looking all a hot mess. And I'm like, it was kind of funny because I stopped on it. So I almost thought it was myself. It's like, oh my God. We resembled each other quite a bit. And I was like, yep, it's true. It's so true. Just the fact that I'm showing up alive and somewhat on time is a big accomplishment. All right. Okay. So we got that in that 3E shape. I'm gonna take a little bit of a different shape brush. You can even pinch your brush to kind of get more precise when you're putting in. Dump trucks are zooming on by here this morning. It's like the weather is starting to break a little bit, like things are blooming and the grass is starting to green up. So we live like right down the road from a mulching company, so I feel like they're always this time of year back and forth a zillion times, smelling like some cow manure. Oh, I love you guys. All right, okay, so we're throwing some contour and warmth into our face. I'm again going to take this in my smaller brush while I'm in it, the Posh, and I'm gonna throw some up here as well. Again, these are not, they have not been tested for multi-use, like AKA use around your eyes. I would not do the blushes up there because of, what is it, the red 30 isn't meant to go near your eyes, but bronzer, highlighter, I've been tossing it all up in there. And it's looking awesome, so we're doing it. All right, okay, so I have been using Fashionista, like I said, kind of in the inner corner, almost like an eyeshadow, but I've challenged myself not to use that one today. We're gonna do different things. So let's see. Let's do, what do I wanna do? Dreamer. We're gonna take Dreamer, and I am going to use this in my eyes first. I have to say I love the name of this one. It is gorgeous. I may even dive in and use my finger on top of that to get even more. Can you guys see that? Facebook has been uploading things, live videos and recorded videos, very low quality for some reason lately. See, wowzers, look at that. So I feel like sometimes it's hard to see because I'm just a big ball of blur. All right, okay, so I love it there, but before we put that on like our cheeks and the other places, I'm gonna do some blush, and I'm taking, I've used Diva before, which is our darkest blush, gorgeous. You barely need like a little dab. These tins or these containers will last you forever. I'm actually gonna dive into the lighter shade, Bashful, with the gold flecks. Oh my gosh. It's like, do you remember Social Butterfly, the nail strip? I feel like this is Social Butterfly for your face. It's fabulous. And I'm going to take that and put that as my blush today. Oh gosh. Okay. So good. I thought deciding on what nail strip you were gonna wear was difficult. Now we can't decide what we're gonna put on our face. They did it to us with lips. Now it's with our blush, our highlighters. They're just all so good. Look how that looks, so natural. Natural glow up in here. And I'm just taking a little bit of a fluffier brush and just blending it in. Very, very easy. And again, if you feel like you need to layer more on top, you can. With that lighter blush shade, you may need to. I'm gonna get up close here so you guys can see. Probably some dog hair up in there. Wouldn't be me without some dog hair. Okay, so let's dive back into Dreamer, and we'll finish and we'll put some of that just with our finger. Oh boy, so good. Look at that. It's like the blinding light. Put that right top of our cheekbones there. Getting our faces all chiseled up. I always felt like I had chipmunk cheeks. So when all this contouring stuff came out, I was very excited. So I was like, I wish I had those really defined like cheekbones, less of a round face. Well, we can create it, right? Okay, how we doing? How we doing? Again, I'm gonna dive in, do those brows super fast to make the finished look, and then we'll take a picture side by side. I'll throw it all in the comments so you guys can see. Powders versus balms. And then we can decide what look do you like best. Feel like if you're in a hurry and you have no time, you gotta get this done in no time flat. Those balms were super duper easy to just dab and go. Dab, blend, and go. All right, curling these bad boys. I need to use Julie's hair dryer curling trick. Taking my Thrive mascara. And I grabbed another lipstick. I didn't even look at it, so we're gonna see which one it is. Toss that on. I feel like this video is gonna be almost exactly the same length as the other one. I feel like we were here a tad bit longer, but very simple to use products. I don't feel like you have to be a makeup expert. All right, and I grabbed Dramalicious, so we're gonna get some more color up in here. All right, okay, zip it. I gotta zip it for a minute. I can't, it's so good. Wow. Dramalicious, I love you. Okay? What do you think? What do you think? Are we digging powders? Are we digging balms? I don't know, I'm obsessed with them all. Probably why I've got every single one in my collection. All right, guys, so if you need help or have questions, let us know. But thank you so much for tuning in and watching us get ready. It's so exciting to have something new to share. I'm so in love. All right, have a good one, guys. We'll see you soon.